becomes easy. See, there may be 1,000,000 people doing a particular thing, but the only spin that you can put on it is yours. Your difference, your story, your reason, your why. Let me give you a quick example. I remember years ago, when I was working in brands, I was working on so many brands at the time. I was wondering why they always choosing me for these problematic brands. I have problematic customers and clients. I always feel why? I had to see for myself what it is about you. And then I realized I was just that person that knew what to say and how to say it. And I said, okay, so I started checking. Next time there was a problem on another we call them activation. I was like, okay, let me see if they drop me in, keep the time. And so I started to realize what is unique about being you. Why you and not them? You have to be able to articulate that. And you know what that is called? It's called competitive advantage. Why should I choose you? Water is water is water. But why is one water called sprinkling water? And suddenly it becomes more expensive. And suddenly we are no longer asking questions. Is it not water? No, it's spring. Because you chose to say it is spring water. And then you explained it to me, it comes from here and that. And these are the advantages to you. What did you do? Specialization. Right? So number one, specialization. Number two, delegation. Now, I think that was touched briefly on it. I'm going to give you a spin on specialization, on delegation. Delegation is really about transparent clarity, not task. Delegation is about transparent clarity, not task. It means that how clear are you in replicating yourself? Now, for people like me, I see that it's very difficult to get people to do what it is that I do. Because I'm like a ruler, you see. And then brands, marketing people, they're like, what is that? Before you bring this, you're like, how about this, how about that? But then I realized that some of us, it's not that we're busy because we're busy. We're busy because we haven't built trust beyond ourselves. We're busy because we haven't built, if you look away, everything is going to stop. If you stop doing this, they are not going to understand. So I'm delegating, make sure that they understand exactly what it is that you want them to do. And then if they don't understand, do it, you show them. Like this, like that. It can get very frustrating, but you get there. Delegating. You have to build trust outside of yourself. Remember, where did you start from? Releasing the hero, building power. So number one, specialization. Number two, delegation. Number three, outcomes. Focus on outcomes. There's a question that I always give to people that I work with one-on-one, that I work with business leaders, working with them. Every time they're complaining about something, every time they're in a position, I always ask them, see, you don't have to give yourself to everything. What do I mean? You don't have to engage in every battle. You don't have to change and shift with every market trend. But you have to ask yourself the question, what is at stake? If I do it, what will happen? If I don't do it, what will happen? That's like, discipline, I can't do it. I don't have the time. That's great. If it does nothing for your business, then it doesn't matter. But if you know that within the next so and so, if I don't do this, what is at stake? That in your conversations, in your decision making, focus on the outcomes. What does that mean? Ask yourself, if I fire this person, what is going to happen? If I keep this, what is going to happen? If I stay here, if I don't stay here, focus on the outcomes. Movement is not always progress. So it's not about doing activities. It's not, that doesn't mean that, and you are always telling people that speed doesn't mean that you are going. It's not tangible. You cannot be doing multiple things, you can put people everywhere. So say this and say that, but there's a bottom line, right? In 2017, we started off, I started finishing travel for the travel for people. And it was a bank, we invested in the bank after about 8 years. And at that time was peak, and he was managing two branches, and we had just that was 20, oh my God, 2006. Yes, 2006. And by 2017, the business had grown to like 5 different businesses, so we're specialized. And at the time, I just said to me, Madam, you are doing all of this, you're branding all of this, you should come fully into the business. I'm talking about outcomes, movement, growth, speed. And at the time, I had just built my brand was just getting online, I just started getting active. I thought, this thing will be going to slow me down. But then I spoke to a friend, and I will never forget. And that person said to me,